Today I'm going to be making a review on a cello case that I ordered from eBay. This cello case came from China, and being that it was priced at about $275, I went ahead and ordered it because the other cases that were here in the United States were somewhere around $500 and over $1,000. So they ranged pretty high. So I took my chance and I'm doing a review. So the cello case actually arrived within less than 7 days, which was pretty impressive because I was expecting it almost 20 days later, and that was pretty neat. So it arrived in this box, and the box is in pretty yucky shape. I just wanted to show it. Looked like minimal packaging, but as I pulled it out, looks like it had enough, even though just little scraps of styrofoam here and there, and the styrofoam was yucky and dirty, so I'm definitely going to want to get rid of that right away. And the case itself, let's take a look at it. We have bubble wrapping paper here, and that's a good amount. And then we have some other cushiony paper, which was great. And to cover the case itself pretty tightly, they made a bag of bubble wrap, which let's take a look and see how it did with the traveling from China, it said. But it did make it in less than 7 days, so that was pretty impressive. Don't know how that works, but the case looks really good, and it looks clean. I went ahead and packed all the packaging back into the box. It looked really yucky and dirty. And I'm going to go ahead and take away this bubble wrapping bag, which seemed like it was the most important piece of it all. So I'm going to get that out of the way so everybody can see in the video, really get a good feel for what the case really looks like. And I purchased the white one, which on eBay they have multiple colors, mainly because it prevents overheating when the sun is hitting it. Okay, so here is the cello, and it comes with 2 hinges right here. And I did take a look at some older hinges somebody was selling online locally, and they were much thinner. These look like they're wider, so hopefully that will hold better, because the other ones, actually the reason I didn't buy it from someone local is because the hinges themselves had become destroyed first before the latches. And the case comes with 7 latches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 right over here. So it's pretty neat because it can stand up right here, and it can be put down on its side, which those that play the cello know you got to put it down sometimes, and sometimes you just want to stand it up. So there it is. So the secret number is 7. I'm going to go ahead and unlatch all 7 of them, because that will give me a better balance on opening it up. And there are no gaps, which was really nice, because there are some other ones that are inexpensive, $100, but they have gaps, and I saw that on some of the reviews on Amazon. But this one has no gaps. It's a fiberglass one, and it seems really sturdy. So I think this is a really good buy. And I must have not disconnected some of the... And here it is. You open it, and you can see that it has... Okay, and one more thing I wanted to point out was that it came with a set of keys, special keys here, that only the parents or the responsible party should have hold of, and we're going to just test it out and see how that works. Let's see. And it goes 1. Oops. I think it's supposed to go all the way around. Okay, let's see. Did that lock it? how these locks work. Oh, it is asking for the latch to be on. Saying, nope, I can't lock it unless you have it closed right. So let's do that. There it goes. 1 and 2. And there it is. It does not open. Okay, so it did lock. Very nice. And of course you want to be careful with these keys because they are the weaker ones, but still efficient. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this one. Let's see. It opens like magic. Something else locked over here. My little one there did that. Other than that, it works really well. And inside, as you can see, it is a black, it looks like probably a polyester, a velvety polyester, which is kind of cushiony and soft for the cello. Very nice. It has 2 places here, one for each bow. Usually, you know, they carry 2 bows. Up high here, I don't know if you could see it on the video, there is a pocket. And this is probably where the rosin will go, or a small pencil, or something, sorts, maybe a tuner. I would probably put a Ziploc bag with all the stuff inside the Ziploc and then insert the Ziploc in here so it doesn't tug too much, because I'm not sure how strong this is actually sewn into. It does feel a little bit on the weak side, but not too much. So I'm just tugging on it to show you, but it feels like it would definitely give if I pull too hard. So I'll take care of that by not tugging on it too much. Now inside here, they sent us some straps. And let's take a look at these straps. So the case said it was coming with shoulder straps. And I'm going to move that over. Here's one shoulder strap. Here's a second one. What I have read is these don't come very strong, and you do have to buy a stronger built one. It comes with hooks, and it comes with a screwing locking device. So when you put it in, right, it doesn't just fall off your shoulders. The cello will fall down and possibly gets damaged. So here's also a handle. It's it has a clip right here. I'm not sure about this handle. It feels kind of weak. It really does. It's made out of definitely polyester. So what I'm going to do now, I purchased this cello case. It's a half size, but we have a quarter size cello. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks when it's put into the case. So this is the neck strap, and it ties it as tight as you're comfortable. Up here it has an elastic to hold on to it. Now, one thing I did notice right now is it starts pulling, it starts weakening the material here. It's still not bad because the fiberglass case is what you're really looking for to protect the bridge and the strings. And then down here we have the pin of the cello, and of course the owner's sticking a little hand in here saying, hey, I'm not taking care of that cello very well. So you want to push that all the way down. Since this is a quarter size, it's not a half size cello. And the goal is to make the best use out of this fiberglass case by using it on the quarter and later on in the half size. And down here in the case, we have a little metal pin, a metal plate that they put here, which is perfect because sometimes cellists, as you know, do lose that little rubber part that protects that pin, and that could be very, very bad, especially for the soft cases. You know, this thing makes a hole in it, and I've seen it. We've already had plenty of those soft cases, so we're going to give this one a shot, and hopefully what we paid for it makes it worth it. So we push it down, we tighten it up. The elastic band here, it's holding it down so it doesn't move. And since this is a quarter size, not a half, I have seen other half-size cases that have pillows to hold down and to keep it in place. And since this one did not come with it, I went ahead and picked a couple teddy bears that would help. Now, the teddy bears has 2 eyes that are hard and the rest of the body soft. So I'm going to just stick the eyeballs facing the case itself and not the cello, so that the cello doesn't get scratched, because that's what makes it so beautiful, right? And then this little giraffe here is going to help us. So Jesse's horse and little giraffe is going to do what he can to make it work out. And then we also are going to place in the bow. And what I'm going to do with the bow to protect the cello and the bow is I'm going to go ahead and reuse this plastic bag that the straps came in. I'm going to insert it in here. I'll tell you guys why right now. Fold this just quickly in half. Insert it into the hole right there. And then this is a really nice little Velcro belt. And there it is. And there's a spot for one more, but we only have one right now, so that's all we're going to put there. And then we're going to go ahead and close the case, sticking the teddy bears in so that they hold them in place and hopefully put enough pressure to keep the cello down so it never hits with the case. So now the magic number is 7. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And once those hooks are in place, we go ahead and we close the latch, we lock it, and we pick it up. Now the case comes with 3 handles, 1, 2, and 3. And that's really nice. It comes with some D-rings here. And, oops, I need to keep that closed. And the D-rings are for the handle and for, this is the handle and for the shoulder straps. So we're going to put the shoulder straps in to, oops, I put the wrong side here. It has to be the thicker part goes on top. The nice thing is if you put it in the wrong way, it does twist around. It has a 360 degrees, which is perfectly fine. And then we tighten it up here. Looks pretty good. And then here we put on the other one. And we go ahead and we get that hook through the D ring. We tighten it up real good. Of course, when you have, there you go. And then we put on the hooks on the other side and the bottom to keep it nice and tight. So if you wanted to use it on your back, carrying it like a backpack, you could. Although I don't think that's necessarily what we're going to do with ours. But if it works for you, go for it. I don't really like this handle very much. I feel it very weak. It feels like a strap of a cheap purse, really. So I probably won't use this. And if you do like it, maybe something stronger would be good. I personally like this latch the best because I can still see my case and it seems much firmer to be able to hold on to it. So it's really nice. I personally think that it was a good buy. The inside might have to be, I might have to hot glue it if I see it detaching, which is basically all they really did, it appears. But other than that, I think this is a great case and I'm very happy with it. I hope it lasts us for a couple years or so, and I will be posting on the writing part of it. I'll continue reviewing it in 6 months and then in 12 months and let you guys know how it turned out. I just hope these straps work really good, but it's not very heavy. I believe the packaging said it was about 9 pounds at most, so you could carry it. And here's the straps. Put it on and you can go. And that's all. If you guys like the review, thank you for watching. Bye.